carbonated like seltzer water or something, just something to make my stomach feel a little better. And once again, I walk out and there is a pile of vomit at the base of my stairs. And I'm not.
Once again.
This has happened like 4 times this month. And I'm not a scientist, okay?
This month?
Yeah, this month. I'm okay, so like I'm not a scientist, but I have a calculated hypothesis that the distance between the back door of the bar and my porch.
The bar that's where?
Right down, I share an alley with them. So that distance is the exact distance that a human stomach can handle a max capacity of alcohol before it all explodes out of their mouth. And it's getting, I mean, there's a literal stain on the concrete outside, like right outside my door in the alley, that it's actually cleaner. It seems from, it must be the stomach acid eating away the dirt on the concrete, because it's actually brighter than the rest of the alley. But it's disgusting. And I'm very tempted to, like, I want to put a sign out there that just says, something like, if you must puke, please do so in the grass. Because, god damn it, like, I'm sick of walking out and just having a puddle of vomit at the base of my stairs every other weekend.
Loose Stool with Matt and Nick.
What did you do for the holiday?
Well, I really didn't do much, I've been stuck up here. Well, no, I shouldn't say stuck. I love it in Alaska, but my family's over in Luxembourg right now, and so I talked to them early in the morning, which was pretty nice. But basically, I made some good food. I hung out and I watched some sports. But I gotta say, there was one thing, and every fucking week there's one thing that just fucking pisses me off.
At least.
And when I was watching, at least, I mean, there's several things, but there's one thing that we talk about, every single week. And I used to be an Uber driver. Okay, I know how this fucking game works.
I've never been to Uber driver.
I'm watching. What was that?
I said I've never been to Uber driver.
Uber. Oh yeah, Uber driver. Uber. Uber driver.
That's just a call. That was a callback to there's an internet video where it's like, what was your worst? Is like a guy walks up to some random kid on the street. He's like, what was your worst Uber driver experience? And he's like, I've never been to Uber driver.
I didn't know that one.
Right over the head. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, right. It did. I've never seen that. But I've had enough experiences as being my own Uber jobber that I guess I didn't even need that. But I don't know.
I didn't even need it.
But I didn't even need it, man.
I don't want it. I just need it.
What song was that again?
That's
I don't want it.
That's Stinkfist.
Oh, Tool. That's Tool. Yeah. So anyways, this commercial comes on, and like Uber is fucking famous for treating their employees like dog shit, where their employees aren't even employees. They're independent contractors. They don't help you with your taxes, meaning that they don't pay their share of Social Security and Medicare tax. You take that all into your own responsibility when you become a driver. So you're just somebody who, like, they made an app, you sign up for that app, and then you drive people around. They take an exorbitant cut of money. So they made this fucking advertisement the other day about this woman. Let's see, Kristen was her name. And Kristen is an amazing person, amazing woman. And she had to drive a family who was having a baby to the hospital, stayed in contact with them, and sent them a bunch of gifts, and just was like a very nice person. And she did that all on her own, goodwill. But Uber decided that, like, hey, we want to make a really nice commercial about ourselves. And we're just going to go on and co-opt what Kristen did. And we're going to say that we're really good people because this person who fucking works for us is a good person. And I'm just, in general, corporate social responsibility can suck my fucking dick. Because it is fucking bullshit. It is such fucking bullshit. None of them are genuine. They all want to make money. Oh, if you buy our socks and we sell, and I'm just going to hate on potential advertisers for this podcast. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Oh, if you buy our socks, we'll donate socks. If you do this, we'll do that. How about you just fucking make a good product, sell it, and then donate money quietly? Why you gotta throw this shit in my face?
Well, that's what Chick-fil-A did, but not for the charities that you would hope.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they do make a good chicken sandwich.
Fuck that.
Popeyes
Fuck
is still
that.
better.
Well, to be honest, I've never been to either, but I don't care how good your food is.
You never had Popeyes?
No, I really
Love
never
that
have.
chicken at Popeyes.
No, never have.
Oh, man.
But as far as Chick-fil-A goes, like, I don't care how much hype there is about, like, oh, this chicken sandwich is the shit. Like, if you're given to, like, anti-gay charities and all that, you can go fuck yourself. Like, I'm not trying to talk myself up like I'm a fucking martyr here, but like, yeah, fuck them.
But but I'll take it even to the point of like, it's great if you're a company that's even behind causes that we both care about. Like, fuck Chick-fil-A for being behind, like, really awful, hateful causes. But any company that wants to sell you shit because they want to pretend like they're good, like, how about you just pay your employees a good wage, you take your profits, and then you donate? Why do you need to tell me that if I buy your pair of socks, or if I buy your chicken sandwich, or if I buy your, a t-shirt, that then some proceeds go to charity? You're now putting the responsibility on me that I'm a bad person if I buy a t-shirt from a company that doesn't just explicitly say that they donate.
Well, that is
what I'm saying
is the inherent evil. I'm sorry to cut you off, but that is the inherent evil of these companies, where it's like, well, you should give us money because 0.1% of it is going to go for a good cause. But in the end, you're just making them more money, and that's all it's about. They're trying to make themselves look good, so you give them money. So it's like, well, but a little bit of this is going to go to something that maybe you care about. But in the meantime, we're still going to be keeping almost all of it.
Well, that's my whole problem. That's exactly my entire problem with this idea, is that you don't advertise that shit unless you're trying to do something for yourselves as a company. Like, just make a good company, make yourself profitable, and then with your profits, donate and do it quietly. Why do you got to tell me? Why do you got to guilt me into buying your product because you say you're going to give to charity if you do? Like, just don't tie these two things together. Make your product, donate with what you make, sell me a cheap product, and I'll donate myself with the money that I save. But don't tell me, oh, well, you should buy my socks instead of these socks because we're the company that takes part of your proceeds. No, you're just trying to hold that shit against me. You're just trying to hold that over my head.
Well, yeah, I mean, companies, I mean, if we're to talk about companies being people, like, just with my comparison, like, it kind of reminds me of, like, that person that we all know in our lives that it's like, it's almost like you can't let them do anything for you because it will be held over your head by them for the rest of your fucking life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like, well, I know you've driven me to work and given me a bunch of money, lent me $10 here and $10 there for the past 10 years, but I picked you up from work that one time, so you better remember that. It's like, oh, well, we donated to a charity you might like. You better buy our chicken sandwiches for life.
Yeah, I think it's in the way that it's different is simply that like they don't, these companies aren't holding it over our heads, but at the same time it is just saying like, well, look at what we're doing. Look at what we did. And yeah, using that not just to be, they're not using it to be good people. They're using it to sell.
Well,
And that's fucking wrong.
yeah, they're doing things. They're advertising that they're doing something supposedly good for the sake of getting more business, and that's inherently
That's
evil.
the problem. Yeah, sorry, go ahead. Like that, but you nailed it. You nailed it head on right there.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I didn't have a hell of a lot more to say about it, but yeah, it's just they want to broadcast like, oh, we're doing this good thing, therefore you should give us all of your money, buy our products, and that's not something that good people do. That's like, if you were actually good, you just do it anyway.
Well, I think where I kind of cut you off there, and I was trying to tell you to pick it back up, is where I felt like you were really like getting onto the point of, if you're advertising, this is what we're doing. The fact that you're advertising it makes it not wholesome in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you broadcast to the world that this is the thing that we're doing, you have now lost any credibility about the fact that you're doing it just out of the kindness of your heart. The moment that you advertise that you're doing something good, you're no longer doing it for good in itself.
You're doing it for you're doing it for your own personal gain and
publicity.
That's where it's
publicity.
fucked. Yeah, publicity. Yes. Yeah, and it's fucked.
Yeah.
So yeah. So did you happen to see that video of the dude getting laid out by a can of Twisted Tea?
What? No.
Yeah, dude.
No, I really have not.
Oh, it's like, it is the mother of all like instant karma videos. So we can't play it.
Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. I'm just so intrigued by this. Go ahead.
So it's just so perfect. And like, so there's this dude, and we can't play any of this audio from the video, otherwise this episode will get flagged real quick. But there's this like bony little like wannabe like hood rat white dude in this gas station, and I don't know what provoked this. Like, the video starts after he's already yelling at people, but he's just dropping N-bomb after N-bomb, and there's this black dude standing in line behind him, and obviously tellably like getting more and more angry at this guy, and this guy starts like stepping right up into his face, and dude has a can of Twisted Tea in his hand, like a big 24-ouncer, and the white dude actually like, he's like, oh, you gonna hit me with that? You gonna hit me with that? Like, turns his face, taps his cheek, like, you gonna hit me with that?
Oh no!
You gonna hit me with that?
Oh no!
He does. It just boom, just explodes this can over this dude's face, and he so deserves it.
Kid.
Just fucking lays him out, and it's the best thing I've seen all day.
Fuck yeah, fuck that kid. Oh man. I mean, it's not the best way probably to go about, things, and the unfortunate thing is that the wrong person probably ended up in jail that day, but fuck that kid.
I mean, I don't know what happened after the video, but like, yeah, he takes this dude down with the Twisted Tea. Dude actually gets back up. I don't want to give him credit, but like, damn, like he took a hard hit and he got back up. But dude just like wraps his arm around.
Hold on. Now, we have played fives. You played fives with me before, so if you hit the can right, you can split it open without doing too much damage.